Hey y'all, welcome back to the Affordable Fragrance series. So, moving right along, today we're talking about the Moschino Toy series, which I love all of them. Wait, I can't say I love all of them because I have the second through fourth releases. The original toy, I never purchased it, haven't smelled it, and I haven't heard too much about it either. So, I'm a little bit curious about that one. But I do have a Toy 2, Toy Boy, and of course, you can tell which one is my favorite, right? The Toy 2 bubblegum. Obviously, I have this massive bottle. You can see I've taken quite a dent out of it. Um, well, amazing news, shocking news. So, for quite a while now, I have been seeing like this set, the minis or the travel size Moschino Toy Boy and the Moschino Toy 2. But the last time I was in TJ Maxx, actually the last several times that I've been in TJ Maxx and Marshalls, I've seen one or both of these and the Toy 2 bubblegum. Depending on the location, but I've been seeing them and they have the 1 ounce bottles there. Shocking, amazing, exciting, because I really love these fragrances and I love the idea of like more people getting access to them. Even, there's someone, imagine all the times that you blind bought something, maybe you're not really into like fragrance YouTube and all that stuff, and you're just like, oh, or someone like, oh, it's pink. I'll get it for my daughter for Christmas. And like, I can't even imagine if I had gotten this when I was 13 or something. I would have been so in love. Like, I think this would have started a love affair with fragrance for me because it's such a high quality scent. Um, and I love it. I love it. It's fun, it's youthful, it's flirty, it's just beautiful. And it gives you um, that childhood, that nostalgic feeling with the bubblegum, even though the bubblegum doesn't last throughout the entire fragrance, right? So I remember when this was first released, and I was so just intrigued by the idea of this fragrance. And a lot of the initial reviews were really bad. If you've been tuned into the fragrance community for a long time, you know what I mean. And then now it's like one of the most popular fragrances that's out there. So it's interesting, it's just interesting how things go. But hey, that just lets us know, for those of us who are ahead of the curve, we have a good nose, right? So yeah, I just got done gushing about the Toy 2 bubblegum. Toy 2 is a fun, like, citrus scent. For me, it gives a lot of oranges. Just it's fun. It's a party. It's a tropical, not even tropical, just a citrus party. It's very fresh. It's like a white, bright white, fresh citrus scent. Always a compliment getter. Late spring and early summer, this one really does it for me. People love it. They're always like, oh my God, you smell so good. What is it you're wearing? It layers very well with many other fragrances. It's awesome. And then we have the good old Toy Boy. And yeah, very exciting to have all three of these fragrances now available in the discount stores where you can get the larger sizes for 30 to 40 bucks. Amazing. I'm wondering if like the popularity is waning or exactly why they have the larger sizes in the discount stores now. Like I said, every so often I would see, like a gift set with Toy 2 in it or something. But just seeing like sort of all of them abundantly in different, I shop all around all around my city in different TJ Maxx, just checking out what's there. And I've like pretty much, they're ubiquitous. Let's say it like that, right? You see them everywhere, every single time. So it's not like they even got a batch in and it's sold out. So I am hoping I didn't miss out. If you watched my last video, I just had like a come to Jesus moment with myself where I was like, why didn't I buy that? Because I really want at least a 1 ounce of the Toy Boy, especially the atomizer, because these travel sizes that I have are like this. They don't have the actual sprayer. So yeah, if you're in TJ Maxx or Marshalls, look for these. I will also say that I saw Toy Boy in the men's section. I also saw Toy Boy in the women's section. I think a lot of people probably, if they're not familiar with Moschino fragrances or not really into fragrances too much, I mean, seeing something like this, they'll probably think it's intended for a child, right? Like something for a child to play with, those kind of fragrances, and then they flip it over and they see the price, and that might deter them. So that works out great for all of us who know and love the Moschino fragrances and what they're all about. I'm very interested in the newest Moschino Toy fragrance that just came out. I haven't bought it yet. When the Toy 2 bubblegum came out, I actually was so obsessed and so intrigued with the scent. I bought it before it was even in the United States yet. I went to the Moschino website and bought it directly and had it, it came from Italy, I do believe. So it took quite a little while to get to me, but not an outrageous amount of time at that. But yeah, and I coveted my bottle and I loved it. The whole time everyone was like ragging on it, saying how horrible it was. I was there for the long haul. So, it seems like the latest toy is kind of going that route too, where people are giving it a bad name, but for what, I don't know. Like if you go on to Fragrantica, what the heck is even going on there? There's people on, like literally, this is one of the most polarizing fragrances ever. It has to be, because there are people arguing about toy bubblegum under the toy pearl heading. What are you guys doing? Or just arguing about Moschino fragrance in general. So for those of us who love it, I will be back because I'm going to get that. Yeah, I'm going to get the pearl. Someone is trying to sell a 2-ounce bottle of Moschino Toy 2 on Mercari for $300 right now. What is wrong with people? Somebody will buy it though. So the notes in the Toy 2 Pearl are sand, aromatic, woody, citrus, mineral, fresh, spicy, sweet, and musky. And it looks like people are starting to buy it, like actually buy it and review it at this point versus just saying they hate Moschino or whatever, whatever the case may be. Sweet, aromatic, white, floral. It's unique and stands out. They're just arguing on Fragrantica. It's really silly. What is it about Moschino that makes people go so crazy? Yeah. But hey, if you're in the discount store, check them out. Check them out. Look for Moschino. You can't go wrong. I think you can't go wrong with either one of these. The only way I would say, if you just like very sharp, bright, white floral fragrances, if you don't like things like that, steer away from this, because this is very like especially when you first put it on, it can give you like that burn your nostrils sensation. I could give for this one is that you do kind of have to go heavy with the sprays on this one. It's very light. It gives like a EDT type of performance, but I don't even mind that. And the bubblegum note, it definitely dies down very quickly with this fragrance. And I think it would be nauseating if it didn't, but you do get whiffs of the gum along with florals and sweetness as the scent progresses. I love this one. It's one of my absolute favorites. Any negative criticism for this one? Maybe that it lasts too long. I don't know. Yeah, this one is definitely one that's difficult to get out of. Like if you put it onto your clothes or whatever, it's just it lingers around. And it doesn't keep the same scent. You know how some colognes or perfumes, like it smells the same. This one, it gets kind of like if it's on your clothes and stuff, it's like hard to scrub it off. Even it lingers on your skin too, and it gets like very woody, and I guess because of all of those earth elements, right? It has like that mossy, grassy, moist dew kind of thing going on, right? And roses. Yeah, so it doesn't smell, to me, it's not sickening or anything, but it can get a little annoying when it goes to that like wood phase and it's like on your clothes and hard to get out. All right, so last video we talked about the toy Moschino Toy Boy as a possible dupe for Jason Wu Velvet Rouge, so be sure to check out that video if you haven't already. All right, thanks you guys. Peace. Mwah.